Welcome to the video on how to get started with self-custody of DOT tokens. In this video, you'll learn how blockchain accounts work, the available wallet options to hold your DOT, and important things to consider if you choose to do self-custody of DOT. All right. So unlike opening bank accounts, creating a blockchain account is typically a one-step process. You can go to any blockchain wallet and click on the create wallet button, and in an instant you're presented with these 12 or 24 words passphrase that gives you access to a blockchain account. You can think of this passphrase like a spell, but instead of opening ancient magical doors, it gives you full access to a blockchain account. For someone to randomly guess this passphrase, it would take millions or even billions of years, even with the most powerful computers on this planet, thanks to mathematics and cryptography. Now that you understood how secure the access to this blockchain account is, let's take back our discussion to these ancient magical doors, which could be opened by anyone who utters that spell, right? So the same applies to your blockchain account as well. Anybody who has access to the passphrase is going to have full access to your blockchain account. So it's important that only you and you alone have access to this passphrase. All right, so just for the sake of this video, I'm going to show you how to create a blockchain account using Talisman Wallet. So let's go here. You're presented with this website where you can download the wallet. So the wallet typically on computers is in the form of like browser extensions, right? So let me add it to my browser here. Let's do this. Okay, so let's get started. And now this password is local to your machine. So this password is not stored with like Talisman servers. It is part of your computer. So just try to set a password for this wallet. Right, so I've set a password for my wallet. So I want to create a new account, a new Polkadot account. So I'm gonna click on that button right there. Okay, and you can choose to give it a name. So I'm gonna do this as self-custody. Great. So the wallets actually give you all the information you need to know when creating the blockchain account, right? So protect your recovery phrase, write down your recovery phrase and store it in a secure location. So the best practice is that you write your magical spell on a paper, and then you store that paper in a secure location. So if you lose your recovery phrase, you will lose access to your funds. So acknowledge and continue. And here is the passphrase. Okay, so fall, shed, burger, people, in this order is going to be the base. It's going to be the passphrase that is going to create a blockchain account for you. So here you have an option to choose 12 word or 24 word. Even 12 word passphrase is difficult to guess, and 24 word makes it like even impossible. All right, so I have all of this. So avoid copying to clipboard, more on this like later in this video. But anyway, so just to make sure that you've noted down your passphrase securely elsewhere and you've noted it down correctly, there is this option where you could like drag and drop the passphrase in the order that you're presented with, right? So you could do that as a manual step and verify everything is correct. So for this, I'm skipping this. All right, so account is created, and yeah, so here is my account. So I have self-custody account. So if I want to share my account address with someone so that they can send DOT to me, so I would copy the address right here. Okay, so So yeah, Polkadot ecosystem, it uses the same passphrase, the same account on multiple blockchains. So each blockchain has its own address format. So we would want to share the Polkadot address format, and here it is. So you can find Polkadot right there, copy this. That is my Polkadot address. It always starts with 1, and this is the address that you would want to share with others. Now let's look at which wallet options are best for you, which brings us to the discussion about hot and cold blockchain wallets. We can call wallets installed on browsers, computers, or mobile phones that are connected to internet as hot wallets. That's because if someone manages to hack your computer or have installed malware, then the risk of your blockchain account being hacked is pretty high. This is not the case for devices that have secure elements like Ledger, or apps that are always offline like Polkadot Vault, which ensure that your account keys are never actually exposed to the online hackers. They are referred to as cold wallets, as your keys are in sort of a cold storage. You need to make a decision on whether you want your DOT to be sent to a hot wallet or a cold wallet. So Polkadot has several hot wallet options. Here are a few that are widely used within the ecosystem. I've already shown you Talisman. So there's Sub Wallet, which is in the form of an extension as well. And then if you're more of a mobile person, Nova Wallet is an excellent mobile wallet option that I can recommend. For cold wallets, the popular choice within the ecosystem is Ledger. It comes with a Ledger app that is compatible on Polkadot as well as its parachains. Ledger devices come at a cost. So another option for a cold wallet in Polkadot ecosystem would be Polkadot Vault. So if you have an old phone that you're not using anymore, that you're okay with not connecting it to internet, you could make that your hardware wallet using like this Polkadot Vault app. Anyways, you can look into Polkadot Vault tutorials if you want to explore this like further. But yeah. So now your question might be, why do I have to go through all of this when I could have my DOT on a central exchange like Kraken or Binance, or with a custodian like Bitcoin Swiss? Sure, you definitely can. The idea is that it's put in this phrase that says, not your keys, not your coins, right? Not your keys, not your tokens. There are instances where central exchanges have collapsed or got hacked, and custodians made mistakes that led to users losing their funds. Custodians and central exchanges may also limit your DOT utility. For instance, they may not give you as much staking rewards APY as you would get it if you stake them through your self-custody, right? So most of them don't even give access to governance features, no participation in decentralized finance or incentives, and a lot of ecosystem rewards in terms of token airdrops, etc. With self-custody, you have the potential to maximize your DOT utility. So you're in full control of the DOT, and at any point of time, if you like to send it to a central exchange or a custodian, you can make that choice too. All right, so what are the potential risks of holding DOT in self-custody? Right, so the first risk is that you lose access to your wallet. Maybe you lost your phone or your computer crashed. But that's not a big risk because you have access to the passphrase that you've noted down on a paper or you've saved it in a secure location. You can use that to restore your blockchain wallet. Now, the risk is higher if you've lost access to your phone or computer, as well as like this passphrase, which you should have kept safe somewhere and is accessible, right? So that's when you completely lose access to your blockchain wallet, and we don't want that to happen. So if you choose to venture into this world of self-custody, there are numerous solutions available to make your life easier and eventful with account derivations, proxies, and multisigs. But in any case, the first step is for you to create your first blockchain account, get a feel of how to operate it, and then venture into exploring all of these advanced features. Good luck.